Alright, so I have this tire and wheel here. It's a Zip 454 with a zip tire on it. The wheel itself is actually hookless. This is a clincher tire, and I think I aired it up to about 90 psi. There's a couple things wrong with that. First, hookless tires, as far as I understand it, you're only supposed to go up to like 73 psi, I think, for 32 mil wide tire, I think. So we're going to take this off. And this says it can go 70, what does it say? 70 psi, 70 to 100 psi. So we're going to unmount this clincher tire. And the way I do this, I typically don't have to use a tool, but we'll see what I can get done here. I'll grab the top of the tire and I'll kind of pull it up. I'll run my finger around to make sure that the bead is in the center channel of the tire, of the wheel rather, of the rim. And then once that's done, I should be able to, well, actually I'm going to need something. Let me see if I can grab. Alright, I don't have a tire lever with me. We're going to use this. We're going to be brave. Should be able to just do this. And I'm just pulling it over the wheel. There. And that's it. Take this off. Pull the bead off the other side. And it should be able to come right off. There we go. Well, let's see what we got to do to put this hookless tire on. Alright, I do have a bag here of components. I'm building a bike, and in doing so, I keep all the components, the extra components, in a baggie. There's a bunch of stuff in here from the frame and whatnot, but for me, I want these tubeless valves back that came with the wheel. So let's take all this off. Grab the wheel. Put the valve back in it, the tubeless valve. There's an O-ring that came with it. A washer. I've never done tubeless wheels before. This will actually be my first road tubeless. I'm not a big fan, but it is what it is. Alright. And the brake is on the left side, which means this thing rotates this way. And I'm assuming that these tires are directional. The simple fact that it's not a geometric pattern on there tells me it's fucking directional. Again, I'm just a guy who likes bikes. I don't do this shit for... I do this stuff for myself. So I'm sure there's going to be some mistakes. I'm sure someone will point out the mistakes. But typically, in my small amount of experience, there's an arrow on here that says the direction that this wheel should be rotating. If not, I have to look it up. Oh, interesting. Be patient with me. There's not a lot written on this tire. Alright, it does say tubeless, made in Germany, hookless, hooked, rotation, there it is. There. You can barely see it. I have no idea if you're going to be able to see it this way. There. There's rotation right below the shiny part on my head. You can barely read it, but there's an arrow for rotation. Alright, so let's make sure the arrow's going the right direction. It should go this way. So look for the writing on the tire. The only writing on the tire is right here at the top. And what we want to do is center it. So I'll take the center is approximately the P in Grand Prix. I'll put the P on there. And I'll start putting the tire on. I know I'm doing this kind of fast, but oh wow. I might need a tire lever. Wow, this is gonna be tight. I didn't expect that. Let's see. Normally I could put this shit on with my bare hands. I am not sure I'll be able to do that today. I don't know if that's even going to be possible. The inside of this tire is kind of slippery for some reason too. All right, let's see if we can get it on with just our bare hands. Otherwise, this video's screwed. I'm gonna have to pause it and come back. Be a two-parter. Around the stem. It's in the middle all the way around. Holy cow. All right, I gotta put it against my desk here. I know you can't see my hands, but we're gonna use some, there we go, it's on. All right, make sure it's still centered, the P is over the valve. See if we can get the other side. Oh boy. So what I usually do is this is hard to see, hold it up like that. Again, I try to shove this into the center of the bead. My hands are getting tired. Now let's see if we can do this. Very carefully. It almost feels like there's some type of lubricant on the tire. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel, it feels kind of slippery. Oh, it worked, look at that. Now what I should do is go out back and use use the air compressor to blow this up, because I don't know if my floor pump will actually do this to me justice. Fuck it, let's try. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. Who knows? Try it out. I can almost guarantee this won't work. There's no way, right? Oh shit. It is working. I think most of that air was coming out of where the valve is. We're up to 40. 60. There's 70. Well, it did work. It did mount. That's it for now. It's still leaking. It looks good. The 28 mil wide tire. Sounds like all the air is coming out at the stem. It worked though. What else can I do? That's kind of it. I can do the back wheel. Don't need to do that on video. Um, at some point when I get the where's it at? Here it is. At some point when I get the juice to put in here, I'm gonna have to take I will have to take this valve core out. Look at that. I do believe with that tool. And then inside here I can actually put the sealant in. Once the sealant's in, replace the core. And then air it up. And then as far as I know, you're supposed to go ride it to kind of seat it. So I'll put this to the side now. This one's done. Again, the branding on the wheel needs to be right above the thing here. I'll be honest with you, if I was Zip, because when you take a picture, you put the stem at the bottom, but that logo's upside down, I probably would have put Zip up here. And who knows? But that's it. Continental GP5000 STR hooked tubeless tire on a Zip 454 wheel, front wheel. And I'll do the back at a later time.